fantastic time. Got to put the course back together a little bit. It's going to be Caleb's turn. Oh, thanks, man. He just handed me a thing of chapstick. That's beautiful human right there.
Not used, I swear.
Oh, I swear. I never touched it.
So yeah, Caleb Quanbeck will be taking the lead. Margaritas Katsanus, the Greek doctor. I mean, well, LS doctor.
He's not a Greek doctor. He's a doctor of LS engines,
right,
which is what this festival is all about. So he is an appropriate doctor to have on deck.
So if you've got a valve tick, this is the man to call.
That is the doctor.
Here we go. Arms down, drivers out, and there it is.
Caleb Quanbeck. It's all up to him at this point. Oh my goodness, quite a bit of a gap. Let's see if the LS Doctor can keep up. Caleb Quanbeck perfect on that outer zone, coming through. Katsanus coming in around the outer zone, number 2. Quanbeck just making all the smoke. Oh my goodness gracious, let's see what he can do. I was hoping to see a little bit more aggression.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's possible that Margaritas spotter said to him, hey, Caleb had a rough chase. You can hang back just a little bit. But sometimes we find that comes back to bite a driver a little bit later on.
It definitely can. Playing it safe is one thing. It's all part of the strategy. These guys are stoked. They're clapping at each other through the thing. We're pumped. Oh, my goodness. LS Doctor getting the win. Caleb Quanbeck, E for effort, man. That was some absolutely fantastic driving. 2 of the better-looking cars out here. Let's go, Vegas.
That was the first competition for Caleb Quanbeck in almost 10 years. So great job.
That's just a decade. That's just double digits.
Just a decade, yeah. All right. And we are moving on to Nick Ward versus Mr. Austin Fipps in that blue rear turbocharged
rear wheel drive.
Yes.
Audi.
Incredible, incredible build.
Definitely different. You don't see that every day. And, of course, it's got the almighty LS power in it.
I mean, he sees it every day.
Yeah, he does.
Yes.
But we don't get to see that every day. And
don't.
Even as drift guys, I can't name more than 2 Audis that I've ever seen drifting.
A lot of innies, though.
I see what you did there. You silly man.
All right. Well, that Audi of Fipps will be leading things out. And we'll see how he's able to hold on against the legendary Nick Ward.
Mr. Taxi Garage coming in, got flames shooting out of the back of Nick Ward's car as he's putting it into the door,
Fipps
putting
shuts
it into the
down.
side. Oh my goodness
Down
gracious.
goes Fipps. Down goes Fipps.
We don't know if that was a missed gear or what has happened, but there was definitely some contact there. Not what you want to see, not the way to go halfway through a run with, but I guess we're going to find out. Make some noise for these guys. They're rolling by nice and slow. Maybe he's broken, maybe he's not. He'd appreciate a round of applause.
Might be getting a bit of a tow. And I feel like this is a good time to say the Drift Challenge at Holley LS Fest is sponsored by Michigan Motorsports, presented by Kenda Tire, and a lot of these drivers are running a Kenda Tire. We've also got supporting sponsors like Grip Royal, making amazing steering wheels and accessories. Kansai Wheels, making, tons and tons of wheels. A lot of these drivers on those wheels. Limited Glove Co. I am also a wearer of Limited Glove Co. If you need mechanics gloves, driving gloves, they've got you covered. Rugged Radios, helping us stay communicated and in touch. And of course, last but not least, Simpson Racing Products, keeping all these drivers as safe as they possibly can be. So we should be getting him pulled off track here in a moment.
Also want to give a very, very big shout out to our guy, Zach. He had to leave the competition early. He's hanging out with his son, Maddox. And our hearts all go out to them. We love them and we miss them dearly. So if you guys are watching the stream, we wish you were here still.
We wish you were here. And Maddox, keep going, buddy. We love you. We'll be getting this Audi towed off track. We're getting back to action here. So he is going to have 5 minutes to potentially fix that vehicle. Depending on what it is, you'd be shocked at how much work these drift drivers and mechanics can do in 5 minutes. Just depends on what all is broken.
It doesn't seem like a lot of time, but we usually we can change a set of tires in under a minute.
Yep.
Control arms, sometimes you can make 5 minutes. Tie rods, definitely.
Yeah, I've seen entire corners of suspension dropped out. Sometimes it's faster, actually, to drop the whole corner out than it is to try and just get one thing out. But He's probably already on the phone. He might even be taking a look through a couple of different Holley catalogs or shopping for whatever's needed. But I have a feeling this has nothing to do with the engine, electronics, or any of that. It's probably just an axle.
Axle, drivetrain, clutch, something along those lines, which is an unfortunate way to get knocked out of the event, but sometimes it does happen. Trying to ask him right now. Yeah, he's saying he has no drive whatsoever, so it very well could be transmission related, which is pretty common considering how hard we beat these cars up.
Yeah, tough go. Definitely a tough go. Okay.
So they are calling their 5 minutes. They're going to give it the old college try.
I tried college too for about 5 minutes, so hopefully they have better success than I do.
Sometimes that's all you need, man. Quick 5 minutes. They get 5 minutes from the moment that car touches their pit to when they're called, if they're going back out or if they're hanging it up. So Nick Ward going to head back into the pits. We're going to get moving with our next battles.
And this is going to be Blaze Potts. And he's going to be battling Alex Vuarez.
And Blaze Potts, our number 2 qualifier, absolute heater of a run for qualification yesterday. Corvette versus a car with a Corvette heart.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of looks like a little Corvette.
It does. It looks like a baby Corvette.
Looks like it looks like a little C4. The more you look at it, the more it looks like a little C4.
I don't know how to feel about that is what's happening
You know what? It's got an LS in it, so I feel pretty good about it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it is good. And
an LS FC RX-7 is a heck of a car, though.
It is. And an RX-7, funny enough, was my first ever drift ride-along. So it does have a special place in my heart.
It is full circle, my friend, full circle.
And look at this. Here we go. Blaze Potts, one of the better-looking RX-7s out there with the correct power plant. I know there's some rotary fans out there, but we're not here for rotary. This is not Rotary Fest. This is LS Fest West, and we're doing the Drift Challenge as these two drivers blast into the first outer zone. Blaze Potts absolutely blazing a path through that first outer. He is absolutely on a tear, a little bit off. It goes 2 tires off, hits a cone, but he's still in it. We're still drifting.
And Alex doing a good job of trying to cut the line to get back into the side of Blaze Potts. He wants to gain as much proximity as he can.
Oh, and he loops it.
Oh, Alex just not having the day he was hoping for. I got to chat with him a little bit earlier on. He's a very large man, and he could barely fit in that Corvette. He's taken all the padding out of the seat, and he's essentially sitting right on the floor in order to drive this car.
Sometimes you got to do that, man.
Yeah.
The sacrifices we make for drifting monetarily and with our bodies contorting into a car with a tiny roll cage.
I think the only padding he's got is a small piece of cardboard underneath of him.
Hey, cardboard's better than nothing on a cold night.
Yeah, could be the old school pizzeria pizza box underneath. He's going to swap it around Alex. Now he's got an uphill battle. Blaze Potts is going to have to hang back. That's what I'd be telling him right now. Hey, he looped it behind you. Keep an active chase. Make sure you are still chasing him, but give him lots of room to do something wild.
I don't know if Blaze Potts has medium written in his DNA. He is going to do everything he can to make it a show for us here at LS Fest West during the Drift Challenge. It's not just casual drifting. This is the Drift Challenge, and Blaze Potts putting it all on the line, railing the outer zone, trying to get up in his business as they round out the last turn. Can Blaze Potts hang on?
Alex, now he's just got to get over the line for a shot to even make it into this competition. A great job, both drivers on that run. Alex coming back for a bit of redemption after the first run, and Blaze Potts just giving him absolutely nowhere to go. He was all over him. He didn't need to do that, and Blaze Potts gets the win and is moving on into the Great 8, and that is going to wrap up our top 16 here at Holley LS Fest West, and we are moving on to the Great 8.
One could say we're blazing through. Fantastic runs, fantastic driving. This has been a fantastic event, other than just being blasted by the wind, but that's okay. We're still here to have a good time. We've got drag racing, we've got autocross, we've got drifting. We are here at the Drift Challenge.
And we've got a heck of a battle here. Cameron Sorenson takes on Jeff Jones.
Ooh,
This right here, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, this could be a finals level battle. Both drivers, top of their game. Jeff, a longtime pro. Cameron, someone fighting to get into that same spot. 14 years old, taking on Jeff Jones. I don't think I'm legally allowed to say how old he is.
He has been drifting for longer than Cameron has been alive. So as they kick into this first turn, Cameron absolutely putting on a smoke show, but Jeff Jones right there, not giving him any room to breathe. That's that experience. That's that composure and poise that Jeff Jones has from seasons and seasons and seasons of drifting as they flick back in. Oh my goodness! Jeff Jones goes through the back of Cameron Sorenson's car. Oh wow, he got hooked onto something in the back of Sorenson's car and just ripped the back end to pieces.
That was wild.
That was brutal to see.
So we're going to have to go back and take a look. It looks like both drivers able to pull off, but there's shrapnel everywhere.
Carnage everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, let them know you're here. LS Fest, give them a round of applause. They are literally putting it all on the line for you guys.
So let's take a look at this replay to understand who's at fault as both drivers able to get back out. It looks like Cameron's doing a phenomenal job out front. Look at the line he's got. Jeff is struggling just a bit to keep up with the pace of this young gun. Now Cameron on an absolute heater, decimating tires coming all the way through outside zone 2. And in transition, Jeff catches underneath and hooks bumper to bumper. Wow.
I think they may have just grabbed bash bars and just ripped them into the opposite direction. That's going to be a tough one for the judges to make a decision on.
That's a crazy transition, though. That's Jeff showing a lot of respect to this young driver to go for something like that.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. So we got some not only cone pickup to do, but we're picking up the half of both of these cars as it got shrapneled across the course. Lost the bumper again. Got to pick it back up.
Yeah, that is a big respect move. When a driver goes for a transition like that, that is literally them saying, that like, hey, I trust that you're going to be able to throw down. So, I mean, kudos to both of them for going for that. And amazing that both of them just want to get the show going, throw it back in the line to say, let's do it. Let's just keep going. Car's fine. Let's go drive.
Yeah, they roll. They steer. We're good to go. We're ready to send. Nick Swan giving him the claps. He's like, yeah, let's keep going, guys. Drivers are ready. Hands are dropping. Limiter gloves. Ears plugged. Here we go. Jeff Jones, Cameron Sorenson. Jeff Jones flicking in hard. Cameron Sorenson flicking off cones, trying to get back up into that proximity. Looks like he may have just a little bit of an issue keeping up with Jeff Jones around this outer. Jeff Jones's car seems to be worse for wear as they round into the second outer.
So the hard part with this is going to be who is at fault for that first part. Both drivers. Cameron has lost a door. Cameron's door is coming off. Jeff Jones is trying to beat the doors off Cameron Sorenson right now. They have taken this battle.
360.
Double 360.
720 worth of spin outs for you guys.
Tandem 360. This is like Tony Hawk and Bob Burnquist in '99.
His door just doing whatever it wants right now. This is what drifting's all about. These guys just crashed into each other and are still putting on a show for you guys.
Drifting, opening doors for the youth of America.
Literally and figuratively.
Look at this. He reaches out and closes it mid-drift. Cameron Sorenson, because he's got nothing else to do.
Phenomenal.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm not funneling behind this guy. I'm not getting close to a wall. I need to shut my door.
That's racing, baby. I love it. Absolutely love it.
I'm pretty sure his door's made out of tinfoil anyway, so I think he's going to be okay.
I think the judges might go one more time just to see him do it again.
I would love to see that, but hey, it's not up to us.
Yeah, that was incredible. You, ladies and gentlemen, you might have just witnessed one of the best battles we've seen here today, and we're only in the top 8. We got so much more to go.
And this is why drifting is so much fun. It's not just competitions. It's not just spending a lot of money. You could be out here having the best of times doing the stupidest of things with cars. We love it.
It's literally all that and more. That's drifting.
Look at that door just flopping around. I love it. Oh. Absolutely love it.
Cameron, a little antsy at the line. He wants to get this. He wants to know what's up. Judge is having a tough time with this one, and understandably.
Yeah, that's going to be a really tough call.
I think they're probably going to look. I mean, there's a couple rules in here that we could talk about. technically speaking, a door opening in competition usually is an incomplete. But
not when it's caused by the other car.
Well,
Jeff Jones ended up in his door.
That's fair. That's fair. Now, at transition, that would be considered a decel zone, so Jeff should have given Cameron a bit more space. But if Cameron was like completely shutting it down and Jeff hit him, that's different. So this is a very complicated call.
A lot of nuance to this one.
All the nuance. This is where we blow off the 600-page rule book and start figuring out how this all works out. I'm just kidding. Our rule book,
drawing things in crayons.
The rule book for this event is about 2 pages long.
If that.
And most of it's just saying, hey, have fun and don't be dumb. We've missed rule 2 pretty heavy.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what it's all about. That's why we're here.
Cameron,
at Holley LS.
I just noticed Cameron absolutely hit Jeff Jones on initiation. Slammed into the side of him.
He's like, yo, man.
Let's go.
You want to do it to me? I'm going to do it right back.
Absolutely nuts. This replay is incredible. Look at the door open and close.
The proximity of that door to Jeff Jones's car.
One more time,
ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Burnout pits that way, boys.
That's right. Some celebratory We Get to Do It Again donuts. Baked fresh for the people here at LS Fest.
Oh, man. Absolutely loved it. That's the kind of battle I'm looking for. So I think right now, are we looking at Nick Ward? Was this the 5-minute timeout call that we would have got from the Audi? And I'm guessing that Fipps is not able to make it to the line. So this is going to be the bye run for Nick Ward. So we jumped the gun a little bit. Technically, this is the last run of top 16, but it's fine. Who's counting?
And now we get a demo. Nick Ward, Taxi Garage, giving us a demo in his very good-looking S14 as he rounds out the course. He doesn't have to do anything. He doesn't have to finish a lap. This is literally just to show that his car is mechanically sound to move on. So he's going to round out the course. Make sure you let him know that you like him. Make sure to let him know that you like his car. Make sure to let him know that you love LS engines here at LS Fest as he covers you guys in some smoke.
And there we are. Nick Ward will be moving on. And he's going to be taking on Blaze Potts. Congratulations. Woo. You get your number 2 qualifier.
Yay. What a consolation prize.
Absolutely love it. We should be now on to Margaritas Katsanus. And I think he's going to be taking on Logan Hunter. So we're going to be moving over to the other side of the bracket if you're keeping track at home or doing baseball stats in your living room.
These guys, I would say, have been the most consistent.
I agree.
With the amount of absolute heater laps all weekend long.
These are 2 of our best lead lap drivers. So it'll be interesting when they get into the chase because both of them know that the leads are incredible. So this is where, as a chase driver, you can jump in there and really start running the doors at people. Yeah, both of them done their burnouts at the same time.
Yeah, we're tasting it right now. It's it tastes of Kenda, is what I'm saying. One of our lovely, lovely sponsors of the Drift Challenge, Kenda Tires, longtime purveyors of tires for us drift folks. If you guys need them for your daily drivers, you can do that as well. It doesn't have to just be a drift tire.
And they do like trailer tires, bike tires,
truck tires.
If you need tires, Kenda is your spot.
There you go.
And Logan Hunter out in the lead with Margaritas Katsanus following in tow. And look at this, already getting to the side of Logan Hunter is the LS Doctor himself.
And they are absolutely ripping. Look at those smoke trails as we come through. Katsanus in the pocket. Look at this lead run. Look at this follow run, putting all the pressure on. Oh my goodness, they are touching, they are bumping, they're grinding all the way through to the end of the course as they round out towards the wall. Ladies and gentlemen, what a fantastic battle.
I knew this was going to be a good one, and we are only halfway through it. Margaritas was all over Logan. Logan, he did such a great job of providing all of the room for Margaritas to be able to get into that pocket. Super wide line. Sometimes we call it the bro line when you go really, really wide on track. And Hunter, a little bit slow, pulling off. I wonder if that car is getting a bit warm. He wanted that extra 15 seconds just to make sure, but
I'm seeing some sparks coming out of the back of his car. So
on rev, yeah.
We may need to check that out. I think maybe his diff or
I thought the
axle.
sparks were from the exhaust.
I don't know. I don't think anything was dragging.
No, I meant just like a little backfire.
Oh, that'd be weird to have sparks. Flames, yeah. Sparks, probably not a good sign.
So Nick Swan doing his due diligence, checking in on Mr. Hunter, trying to see what's up. Any driver that's slow coming back to the line. And I mean, I'm not great at reading hand signals, but Nick leaning in for a closer look, probably saying, hey, if you don't think this thing can run, let's not hold everything up. Let's just let it go. And Logan's like, nah, bro, I'm going to send it. And Nick goes, all right, that's on you.
All right, he's coming back in. They're sending him back in for 5 minutes. Basically, if you get sent back off the line, it's an automatic 5 minutes for you.
And he's got to take a look at it. Those were some pretty big sparks popping off there. So they're going to have to take a look and see what's up. He declined an interview coming through the pits.
Oh, it is his exhaust hanging down.
Hanging,
yeah, for sure. That's why there's sparks. Sparks can cause fires, so it's a good thing. Good looking out by the track staff to get that relayed up to the start line. So Margarita's going to come back in to hang out with us for just a little bit while we wait for that 5 minute rule to come up. They should be able to get that fixed. That's not the worst thing that could have happened.
And here's what's interesting. Rome Charpentier's crew is over there giving him a hand as well. See them suiting up with their limiter gloves, getting hands on the vehicle, making sure their hands are protected before they do it. But yeah, they need to get that exhaust hung up because that is a hazard. If that comes off and hits somebody or hits the car behind them, that is a massive problem. So we're going to get the next group under, and it looks like Rome Charpentier is going to be that next one pulling out. So his crew right now actually helping Logan Hunter get his stuff going.
That's the beauty of drifting. We all like to help each other, even if it's the person you may end up battling against later on.
And it should be against Cody Brittenstein, who is nowhere to be found. The plot thickens as we look for Cody. And he's got hands on the vehicle too. His mechanics are taking a look at it. They've got hands on it. That clock's going to start for Cody now. And it is chaos in the pits right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Now you have to keep in mind that all of these cars drove basically all day yesterday.
And it looks like Rome is getting the wave by, but maybe doesn't want to start it, but he has to. He's being forced to go out.
Oh my goodness gracious. Sometimes this does happen. We are on a schedule, and this schedule says that it's time for Rome to do his lap. So Rome is taking off, which means he is going to get the win. That's an unfortunate set of events, but sometimes it does happen. The show must go on.
To finish first you must finish. So that is the rules of racing. For Cody Brittenstein, he is not able to come to the line, and Rome Charpentier will be moving on into our final four. So Rome doesn't want to win this way. I know how this driver is, but he'll take that and move on to face whoever else between. He'll either be Cameron Sorenson or Jeff Jones, which is one more time we still got to run. Either way, our top four, if you are even thinking about leaving right now, cancel your plans because this is going to get very exciting very soon. The best battle we've had of the night is about to start again. Cameron Sorenson leaving the pits while Jeff Jones looms at the start, ready to take on the young gun.
This is going to be absolutely fantastic. These guys are stoked on that last run. They are stoked on each other. They are going to put on an absolute show for us here at the Drift Challenge at Holley LS Fest West. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. If you do want to get a better view of what's going on, you can always tune in to the live stream while you're watching, just so you can get the view that we're kind of getting up here and what the judges have to look at. If you need a secondary, just log in to YouTube and look for Holley. You can log in there, watch the live stream while you're watching it live, and double down on the fun. So these guys going to get their tires warmed up. Cameron Sorenson, Jeff Jones, the young gun versus the legend.
Jeff known lovingly as El Jefe.
That's Jefe for Jeff.
Yes, that's Jefe for Jeff. The Jeff, the Jefe.
The Jefe.
And he'll be in chase. Cameron Sorenson out front with, I'm sure, a half a pound of speed tape holding that door to the body of that BMW.
Now, Jeff Jones transitioned through the back of Cameron's car.
Yeah.
Do you think he's going to do it again?
I 100% think he's going to do it again.
I think he's going to do it again. Vegas, let's make some noise for these guys as they round out the first turn. We want to see more tandem action. Jeff Jones not leaving anything to chance as they round out the first turn. Smoke billowing off of both of the cars, lead and chase, as they round out the second half.
That tail light of Cameron Sorenson hanging on for dear life as Jeff now goes in and pounces to try and get in the side of the young driver. And a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, as they come across the line. Another epic run from both these drivers.
Jeff did give him just an ounce more of room as that transition hits. Maybe it's because they both don't have bumpers now, and he's like, you know what, I got the space. I'm just going to make it happen. If we touch bash bars, I don't care again.
They're running out of body panels. We're running low. If you drive a BMW or a 370Z in the parking lot, watch out. You may come out to a missing bumper.
You're just like, oh my God, Jeff Jones strikes again. That bumper budget's going to be real for both of these guys. And that's okay. They're disposable.
When you become a drifter, you learn how to fiberglass very quickly.
It's itchy, but it is satisfying.
It is, yeah. It's car glue. There we go. Jeff Jones in the lead. Cameron Sorenson will be following in behind Jeff. The tidy initiation to our first outside zone, pulling a little bit of the angle out, and Cameron shuts it down. Cameron Sorenson out of this battle and maybe out of competition. And Jeff Jones left alone to drive to glory and possibly into the top four.
Oh my goodness gracious, what a heartbreaker for Cameron Sorenson. He's like, you know what, I'm still going to finish off the lap. I know I'm out, but I'm still going to make it happen for the people. The youngest competitor, Jeff Jones, with a very aggressive 360 coming in. We're going to see what the judges have to say about that. Make sure that there was no fault at either of the drivers other than what happened with Cameron. Maybe it was just a missed gear. We don't know what happened.
We don't know, but Jeff Jones gets the win. We'll see. I mean, don't know what happened with Cameron. If we get some news, we'll let you know. But a great run from both drivers. Nothing to be upset about on that one. Jeff Jones, fantastic. We love you too, big guy. Great job from El Jefe.
Fantastic driving. That's what we love to see. That's why we're all sticking around. That's why we love hanging out with you guys here at Holley LS Fest. We are in it to win it as we get through this evening. We are absolutely blasting through as we got our next battle coming up with Blaze Potts and Nick Ward, the taxi garage. There's quite a bit of a gap as Blaze is making that trail all the way through, railing that first outer zone as they flick into the next zone.
There's Blaze Potts absolutely flinging cones off into the audience. If you're in the front row, there's a good chance you're going home with a gift. And Blaze Potts going super wide. Can he hang on to it? Nick Ward goes wide and almost to the wall.
Oh my goodness gracious. Blaze just ripped another number one qualifier run out of that.
He is crushing this right now. And I think Nick Ward a little shook on that one.
Yeah,
he didn't know what to think. He got a front row seat to the Potts show.
Yeah, there was definitely some speed and aggression there that I don't think that he was quite ready for. He was like, I guess I maybe could have been a little more aggressive.
I got to keep up. Oh man, we're getting updates from everybody. Craziness, freak incident there with Cameron Sorenson, but yeah, absolutely nuts. Nick Ward, he's got a crazy battle he's got to get through right now. This is not going to be easy. Blaze Potts going to be all over him. So we'll see how it all works out for them now. Mr. Ward out front, little shimmy there, slight hesitation on initiation, but Blaze Potts back in it to win it. He's got a huge advantage, but you would never know. Now he's got to get back on the power. Ward throwing a ton of angle, and Blaze Potts is right there on transition.
Oh, bit of a bobble from Blaze as they come back through. I don't know what happened there, if his car gripped up or if he just lost a shift or something, but there was definitely a bobble. And Blaze Potts spins out. Oh my goodness gracious, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot write this.
Your number 2 qualifier looks like he had everything to lose, and that might have just happened. What happened to Blaze Potts? Everything looked perfect, and the car slowly just crawling through the rest of the run, walks it up, not able to keep the drift. He was working so hard just to keep that car sideways.
And we don't know what just happened right here, but it was just, oh, the transition was phenomenal, and then just lost it right there at the end. If there was contact, it was absolutely minimal. It would have been a glorious transition to get back onto his door. I think he may have just overcommitted a little bit behind him.
Our number 1 qualifier now sitting on the sidelines, and will our number 2 qualifier be promoted to spectator? We're going to find out here soon. Can Nick Ward pull this out, or will Blaze Potts continue to fire on? Nick Ward gets the win!
Nick Ward, Taxi Garage, moving on. Excellent, excellent effort from our guy, Blaze Potts. Absolute showstopper of a lead run we just got to witness, and just unfortunately couldn't put it together. Did we just break our car, Nick?
Did Nick Ward just break his car leaving? His hands are in the air. He wins the battle, and he might now need a tow truck.
Oh my goodness gracious. What is even happening right now, ladies and gentlemen? And Nick Ward is going to need a tow. Unfortunately, maybe overly aggressive on the I just won that battle.
I was ready to push him. I was there.
I'll help.
I know. We could go out there. We got a wireless mic.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my gosh. What just happened?
Emergency lights on. Looking for a tow spot right now. Got to get Nick Ward off so we can continue on. We got 2 drivers at the line just kind of waiting for the go.
Nick, what happened, buddy? What happened?
I think the transition just let go on trying to do a celebratory burnout, which is probably the dumbest thing I've ever tried to do, and it have this result after you win a battle. But yeah, like it's like.
Oh man, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, y'all heard that clank.
That's a lot of bad. That's
yeah,
not good at all.
It's not a good sound.
Oh, Nick Ward. Well, see if they can do it in 5 minutes.
Anybody got a spare dog box hanging out in the pits? So that's an unfortunate turn of events for Nick Ward. Absolute fantastic driving. Not so much on the celebratory burnout.
Oh, man. God, I'm so happy they gave me a wireless mic.
It was a little choppy, but it got the point across.
Yeah.
I liked it as well.
Did our best. Okay, we move on. One more time of Margaritas Katsanus and Logan Hunter.
LS Doctor, Mr. Margarita. It's going to be with the big flick up front. Let's see what these 2 drivers can do. Vegas, we are watching some epic battles unfold as the night looms upon us. And oh my goodness, so far so good. What a lead, what a follow as they round out into the second half of this turn.
And yeah, this is the second half of this battle. Remember, Logan Hunter had to go back to his pits to get his exhaust fixed. So he's got to battle back through us, and what a great run. Phenomenal leads from both drivers. This is an amazing, amazing time for both drivers. Look at Nick Ward. Logan Hunter slamming his roof. Great job from both drivers.
Absolute heater of a run. Way to come back after just, hanging out in the pits and tiring your exhaust back up. But my goodness gracious, they did not leave anything to the judges. Now the judges have to recall what had happened, so they're going back to look at the replay from the last run, adding it up to this run, and seeing who's going to move on. But man, what a fantastic battle.
This is a treat. Everything that can happen in drifting has happened tonight. We've got upsets. We've got one more times. We've got broken parts.
Fires.
Yeah. The one thing that's consistent, though, the LSs have been running strong. It's been everything else that's been the problem.
They are throwing the works at these engines, and they just keep on pumping out them horsepowers.
We wait for a decision. A tough call here between these 2 incredible drivers. It sucks to see either one of them go home, but somebody has got to move on. So take a look at our replays. Man, what an absolutely incredible chase job here from Logan Hunter.
That is a thing of beauty, the transition timing, the aggression, getting back up into the pocket, matching Margaritas' angle. Absolutely phenomenal follow run, but again, to have a phenomenal follow run, you have to have a phenomenal lead run.
So hopefully we get an answer here shortly.
Look at that sky. Look at the stadium in the background. Look at these cars with their lights on. What an iconic little moment we just had there.
All the fans, thank you everybody still in attendance here. We appreciate it. We hope you guys are having a good time. How we doing, Las Vegas? And the judges still taking their time.
This is a tough one, man. Both of
call.
these guys drove their absolute hearts out on both of these runs. So, again, they're having to go back and forth, look at lead versus follow. Who made the least amount of mistakes, I think, is going to determine who was a winner, or maybe if it's a one more time. I'm partial to a one more time just because I want to see the battles again, but I'm not judging.
Nope, not anymore. You got promoted to commentary.
I got promoted back to commentator. Yeah. I did a little judging yesterday, impromptu. Had to fill in some big shoes from our guy Zach since he had to take off last night. Probably the largest shoes I've ever had to fill at this point. So he's a very, very integral part of LS Fest, and I'm kind of the new guy here. So
you and I both.
There were some big shoes to fill. So hopefully I did a good job.
So hopefully we get an answer here from the judges shortly as to what all's going on. They want to take their time. They want to make sure it's the right call. This is not just for cold, hard cash. This is for bragging rights. This is for history books. To say you won LS Fest means a lot in the drifting community.
It definitely does. This event carries some prestige, and with that comes those bragging rights.
This is one of those things that people put on their proposals, on their resumes. It comes up in their stats. Like, this is not a small event. This is big in the world of drifting.
It draws out all kinds, from beginner drivers all the way up to the pro ranks, and here we are. LS Fest West, the Drift Challenge can be considered a professional grade.
100%. 100%. Got drivers from all over the world, highest rankings in the world.
Nothing like a quaint international competition.
Right. Just for fun.
And
we have our winner, and it is going to be Logan Hunter.
Logan Hunter moving on. Oh my goodness gracious, that aggression, that style, that speed. Absolutely agree. Holy smokes.
Easy. Too many celebrations have gone sideways tonight, but Logan Hunter is moving on.
We're going to ban all celebratory burnouts just for the sake of the running gear. So that was a really, really good run from both of those guys. What a treat to watch those battles unfold.
So this now sets up our top four, our final four, where you're going to see Jeff Jones versus Rome Charpentier, two of the highest level drivers in America. They are the best of the best in the world, going head to head. And then it'll be Logan Hunter versus Nick Ward. So we've got two up and coming drivers really versus two of the best in this country going head to head.
It's shaping up to be one of those hero sagas. You know, if one of the guys that doesn't have all the experience takes out a guy that does have all the experience, like we just witnessed, that was some fantastic stuff. It feels really good as a driver coming up in the sport of drifting to take out one of your heroes, which is sometimes an impossibility, but in drifting, it can absolutely happen.
Yeah, 100%. So now you are seeing two titans of the sport get warmed up, get those tires going, and hopefully take out each other. This is going to be an epic, epic battle going into this event.
Getting those burnouts done, getting some heat into the tires. It is kind of cold, it is kind of blustery, so it's extra important to make sure you're not going to go flying off a corner or flying into another car, although Jeff Jones has done that once tonight, which made things very exciting for us here at LS Fest West, and that's what we love to see. Drifting has a level of excitement and a level of adrenaline that a lot of other motorsports can't quite get their grasp on. So
here we go, our first battle of the top four. Two titans going at it. Rome Charpentier and the BMW out front. Jeff Jones chasing him down with the lights of Las Vegas loom behind. And Rome off the line, Jeff right on him. These drivers drive together all the time, so we already know this is going to be epic. Rome leading down an incredible lead run through the first part of the first outside zone, checking things up to that decreasing radius. Jeff Jones got to jump in and get the side.
You can't let Rome get away because that BMW is an absolute rocket ship when it comes to just getting out. Look at that. As that transition happens, you can see he put some distance on Jeff Jones as they round out through the last one. Jeff Jones a little more shallow coming through that last turn.
I think Rome's got a big leg up in this battle already. On that lead, he did a phenomenal job, really locked in. You can already see both of them, they're stoked. These drivers drive together all the time in California. They compete at the highest levels, and they're good buddies, and that's the kind of driving that we want, is this type of heads up, just going at it. But I really do think Rome's got a bit of an advantage going into the second half of this battle.
Yeah, it was good effort on Jeff Jones's part. He did absolutely fantastic. It's just some of that proximity that needed to be there just was a little bit lacking. So now let's see if Jeff Jones can run away from Rome. But again, that BMW is fast, but Jeff Jones' car is fast as well.
Very fast. Just adding a supercharger to that already stout LS. We'll see how that works out as both drivers off the line. Jeff Jones
as
the car out.
Blast down the front straightaway. Here we go. Jeff Jones with Rome with that major surge, but Jeff Jones super inside. Rome having to change up his entire line to get through that, but Rome doing a fantastic job of making that happen. Oh my goodness gracious. Jeff Jones rounding out the second outer. Rome Charpentier in the pocket. Let's see how this transition is. This is where he got lost last time. Rome keeping a little bit more proximity as they round out the last turn.
Oh man, what a wild battle for our first top four. I mean, this is epic. Epic levels of battle here. Look at Rome just absolutely trying to clobber it in the side of that 370Z. And Rome Charpentier is going to take home the win. He is heading to the finals here at Holley LS Fest West.
Now the night isn't over for old Jeff Jones. You know why? There's a weird thing we do in drifting where you actually have to battle for a podium spot. So our two losers of these two battles will do battle against each other to determine who gets third place. So Jeff Jones isn't done. He just gets to do it again to make sure he gets on a podium.
So now the question becomes, because if you remember correctly, we have Logan Hunter who won and moved on, and he should be taking on Nick Ward, who had a mechanical failure trying to do a burnout right before he left the area, and it looks like Nick Ward's car is still up on the jack, and Nick is out of the car.
Yeah, that's not where you want to be when you're supposed to be up.
Very hard to win a battle not driving your car.
Or without a helmet, or with a Hans on, or anything else.
And word I'm getting in right now is Nick Ward has blown a drive shaft and is not going to be able to make it to the line.
Which means
everybody coming to tell me to confirm Nick Ward unfortunately destroyed, disintegrated a drive shaft.
That's not what you want to do when you're celebrating just having won a very tough battle. You don't want to break your car by being happy.
So what this means now is that Logan Hunter has a bye into the finals.
What a weird story this has been. We have weaved for ourselves this evening.
And this is the part of drifting, is anything can happen. So Logan Hunter is going to get a bye run where he will then face Rome Charpentier, who's already got fresh tires on the car. His pit crew has already reset those lugs, and he is ready to battle. So Logan gonna go for a bit of a celebratory burnout. Now normally, as you were alluding to, Jeff Jones would get a third place battle, but unfortunately, because Nick Ward is not able to compete, Jeff is going to be taking home third place tonight.
Look at that, Jeff. You're on the podium, big guy. You're getting some cash. You're getting some prizes.
Whoa!
Oh, my goodness gracious. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. He's blasting through. Oh, wow. He is definitely on fire. You know, stranger things have happened to drifting, but I think we're rounding out everything happening in this one event.
And I think we got a little bit of a fire in front of the wheel. If the fireman can hear me, look in front of the wheel. Cone, look in front of the wheel.
It's still, we can see it reflecting off the exhaust, big guy.
There's still something going on, Cone, if you can hear me. And I'm not talking to the cones on the track. That is the name of the track worker.
Anybody on a radio, tell them we can still see the fire from in this booth up here.
Might be all right. Now, tire fires are not all that unusual in drifting because What happens is a tire will combust somewhere in the 500-degree mark, and these tires get very close to that. And if the exhaust is pointing towards the tire, sometimes a little backfire will light them off. The other thing that happens sometimes, just the fuel tank vent will drip a little bit of fuel out onto that tire and light things up. But
makes for some epic pictures. I really
hope you all had
got
your
that.
phone out. If you did, please make sure to post it and tag Holley Performance and let everybody know how epic this night is. So.
I mean, at least we got it. We got it. We got it. We got video. And that's sometimes all the evidence you need.
Yeah, tell all your friends you're at Holley LS Fest. Tag that photo. That was epic. So hopefully everything is all good. Just when we thought we knew what this night was going to be,
here we are.
Yeah.
With big question marks over our heads.
Yeah.
Because now he needs to figure out what's going on or they're not going to let him run. He's shaking his head as he comes back in. He's just as confused as we are.
The exhaust is still dragging again. So the exhaust fell off. The sparks lit the tire on fire. They're going to swap that over. It looks like another driver is in there helping him. We're going to make sure he gets this car ready to go. But, yeah, that exhaust is hanging on. And Jeff Jones now
coming out for his third-place battle by run, which is not something that normally happens.
No. And we'll be getting to our final battle here. And if you want to be a part of that, we're going to be announcing the winner of that down here towards where the fire truck is, away from the stadium. I don't know what direction. Is that north?
I do believe that would be north.
Yeah, towards us, underneath this big white tent. If you can see me waving.
Hello.
We are going to be doing that down here. If you want to come down this way after the final battle, you are more than welcome to be a part of that celebration. But Jeff Jones gets to celebrate now, third place.
Third place, man. If there's anybody that embodies third place, it's Jeff Jones. He's the guy on the podium, pouring the champagne all over himself, biting the metal, being the meme. That is the beauty. Oh, 360 mid-run, putting on a show for the people. He pulls it off like a real professional. I love Jeff Jones.
A 360 mid-run, love it. A true professional, but a true party animal all at the same time.
That's that. Jeff Jones just makes my heart happy. Jeff Jones is literally the spirit of drifting. Big burnout for the people, right on the wall, making it happen, making all the smoke. Another 360. Jeff Jones, an absolute showman and a beautiful, beautiful man. Thank you, Jeff Jones, for making this an amazing LS Fest.
And a great job there from Jeff Jones, taking home some hardware, some prizes, some cash, and a mark in the history book. So big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Jeff Jones. Once again, third place here for 2026 Holley Drift Challenge.
We got to get these guys up and running. We're going to see what's going on. But in the meantime, once again, LS Fest West, sponsored by Michigan Motorsports, presented by Kenda Tires for this Drift Challenge. We've got Grip Royal, Kansei Wheels, Limiter Glove Company, Rugged Radios, and Simpson Race Products, rounding out our absolutely amazing sponsors.
And if you're enjoying this, and maybe you want to experience this a little bit more, guess what? You can. Tomorrow, from 2 till 4, there is going to be drifting ride-alongs. Check out the Holley booth. Ask them about that ride-along. You got to be 18 years or older, closed-toed shoes and pants. Based on the temperature today, that's going to be a given. But you can go for a ride-along with some of the cars that you have seen here tonight. But you got to sign up. Spots are limited.
And it's an absolute blast. It could be a life changer. You may end up selling half of a kidney to go drifting with us. You may swap an LS into your minivan and come out here and do it. Who knows what's going to happen? Stranger things have happened, but we're here for it.
All right, so we're just waiting now for Logan Hunter to get back out. And it looks like the car is off the jack stands and should be ready to rock here momentarily. They're doing a quick nut and bolt, making sure it's good to go. And he'll be taking on RCP, Rome Charpentier, for the final spot to see who wins and goes down in the history books here for Holley LS Fest West. And leaving Jeff Jones out there, giving Logan some final words of encouragement, maybe telling him where Rome's weakness is,
I think he's just over there saying, "Yo, man, I got third place. What's up?"
Yeah. How we doing tonight, Las Vegas? You guys ready for the finals? Yeah, come on, one more time. Are you ready for the finals? Yeah, there we go.
We're here, cars cranking. We're doing this, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to have ourselves a battle tonight. Rome Charpentier just been sitting, waiting, ready, chrome wheels shining, livery still looking absolutely fantastic. As we get these two cars lined up, they're going to warm up their tires. They're going to head to the line. Nick's going to drop those limiter gloves, and we are going to have a party here in Vegas tonight.
So the crazy part that I was just reminded of is right now, this is the exact same podium that we had here last year. Now the difference is going to be is who gets the top spot. Because last year Logan Hunter won this, took home the top spot. So will Rome come back for vengeance? Jeff Jones in third. We will see who the top two are. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your final battle potentially of the night. Your top two drivers going head to head. They fought for 2 days to get to this point, and it all ends here in the desert of Las Vegas.
This is absolutely fantastic. What a rare occurrence to have the same drivers on the podium, but it's still yet to be determined. The story is still yet to be written. Will it be Logan? Will it be Rome? We do not know. Rome has something to prove. He wants that #1 spot, and we all know he's capable of it, but he's going up against the seasoned vet that is the champion. This is going to be fantastic.
Logan Hunter pulls into the lead position. He will start out front, and RCP will be in the chase. Logan starting things and leading out this first run, while Rome has got to get to the side of the door of that S chassis.
And we are waiting with bated breath. Nick Swan, thank you so much for everything you do for drifting, for the LS Fest, for LS Fest West. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last battle of the evening. Make some noise as the limiter gloves drop. These two drivers taking off. Logan going to be putting it into the lead. Let's see what they can do. Rome has everything to lose here as he puts it into the side of Logan's door.
Oh!
He is making a little bit of contact, bumping and grinding. I'm seeing more flames coming out of the bottom of Logan's cars. Rome Charpentier absolutely slaying that transition.
Rome all over the side of Logan Hunter as they come through outside zone 2, transitioning back out. Rome dives in all over the side.
Oh
and
my
it gets
goodness.
So close. Coming across the line. Holy
that
mackerel.
transition was unbelievable. Unbelievable transition from Rome Charpentier on that last side. Beautiful, beautiful run for both of these guys, showing you why he was a champion and why Rome was on the podium last time.
I love seeing all the drivers lined up here in the pits to watch. Big smiles, clapping, nodding, stoked. Everybody here loves to see this type of battle, and guess what? We get to see it again. They're going hood to head one more time, swapping it around. Now Rome gets the fresh air, and Logan has got to hunt him down.
All right. Holley LS Fest West Drift Challenge. We're having an absolute blast. You could see the lights of Vegas in the background. What an iconic way to end the evening here for the Drift Challenge. Nick Swan, beautiful human, dropping those gloves. Here we go. Rome Charpentier dragging that bumper as we dip into the first turn. Oh my goodness gracious.
He's on him.
Proving why he is the champion. He's like, I will not let you win easy. This will be a battle.
Logan is all over Rome, who's leading him out on a fantastic run. And all the way, Logan starts to back off a little bit. Rome continues to charge on as they transition back out. Logan's got to go for the dive in the last outside zone, and here they go for the final time. Big round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, yellow lights versus white lights, S-Chassis versus BMW. We are making magic here at LS Fest West. Thank you so much for joining us. We don't know if we're going to have a winner. We may have it one more time. We do not know.
If we have a winner, we will bring Jeff Jones out to celebrate. If we do not, he'll be going one more time. But we will find out here momentarily if we have a champion in 2026. And we will let you know and have a quick chat with these drivers. Don't go anywhere. Stick around to hear the words of the two best drivers here in Vegas tonight.
And keep in mind, we are going to be doing the awards down here by the fire truck. So if you guys wanted to kind of crowd around the corner, now is the time to do so. If we have another battle. If we have it one more time, of course, these guys are going to line up again. But if they do determine a winner, we are going to announce that right over here.
Now we wait. The judges have to take everything into consideration to see who gets this. This is for all the marbles, all the money, the prize, the glory, and the bragging rights of the drifting community.
And it is going to be up to who, again, had the least amount of mistakes. Because it was such a fantastic run for both guys, they're going to be comparing apples to apples. We need to see who had the proximity, who had the aggression, who had the angle, and we're going to make our determination. We're still waiting. The judges are still deliberating. They're speaking. They're running through all the notes, figuring it out. We're hanging out here at LS Fest West with bated breath as we await the decision from the judges.
The staff are having their rugged radios to their ears, waiting to hear if we have a winner, if we bring Jeff Jones out, or if they go one more time. You could cut the tension with a knife in here right now. Everybody is excited to find out what happens next. What do you think? Should we go one more time? I'm hearing it. Fans want to go one more time.
I would love to see it one more time, but again, it's not our decision.
We got lots of time, baby. We can let it eat.
I'm here for it. I mean, I'm in Vegas. We're hanging out. We're having a blast.
Hey, we're paid by the hour. Let's take them again. Let's go again.
I want to see it. I want to see some battles. This is a beautiful evening. It's a little blustery, but we're here for it.
Well, thank you one more time to everybody tuning in at home, everywhere, all over the world. And for you, fine, ladies and gentlemen, for coming out and checking this out. And it looks like we have a decision. It's one more time. We're doing it again. They're going at it one more time, just when you thought it was over.
I love what just happened. I am absolutely ecstatic. These guys are going to put on another show. They're going to have to change tires. We do give them that option because they cannot just go back to back to back. So we are going to have a tiny, tiny, tiny little break. Let them change tires. Should be back to action in just a few moments.
What a night. What an absolutely incredible night so far.
And a day. We had a great day yesterday as well. We saw some absolutely killer driving through qualifying. We had practice. We had fires. We had wrecks. We had body panels going all over the place. Cones going all over the place.
We even got exactly 18 drops of rain.
18 is a good count.
They will be talking about that on the Vegas news for weeks.
Yeah, it almost precipitated.
It almost rained. It actually evaporated before it hit the ground, but it did technically rain.
You see, I know you're from Florida where there's water, but in the desert, that's a very normal thing. You can stare up at a rainstorm and just not have it hit the ground.
Really?
That's a very standard thing for us.
See, I get a tropical storm every day between 3 and 5 p.m. So.
Yeah, it rains twice a year in Albuquerque, so let's not rub that in.
Yeah, it's like going into the Rainforest Cafe. It's like scheduled rainstorms every day. But wow, what an incredible evening. Thank you for sticking around. You get to see this battle one more time. We got to hope these cars stay together. There's bumpers everywhere, body panels flexing. Each driver has other drivers hanging out by their cars. Jeff Jones refueling. He's refueling. Our third place driver is refueling the car of potentially our champion.
Oh my goodness gracious. This is amazing. This is what makes drifting special.
Yeah. This is why we love this sport. Is like, as much as all these drivers are competitors, they want to beat each other in the fairest of fashions. They also want to make sure that everybody gets the best chance. So
they do, and they want to see the battles as much as we do. It's not just the drifting drivers are all fans of drifting. We all want to watch professional driving, and this is the chance to do that up close and personal. Now they're part of the teams. Now they're making it happen.
What's crazy is they're kind of racing in the pits right now. Both cars are back on the ground already. 2 tires swapped out, both cars refueled.
Almost guarantee that it's a competition. Whoever fires their car up first and gets back out to the line has the bragging rights no matter what.
We'll see. We can call this run right now. Logan Hunter back on the ground. Hands are off the car. Jeff Jones checking out the field. And Logan Hunter
fires his car up first. Rom Charpentier still torquing the lug nuts.
They are checking. They want to get that bumper out. Oh, Logan's car shuts off. It was a false start. And now Rome's car's
on. Oh my goodness gracious. We've got action here in the pits today.
This is wild. It's a race every single step of the way. Who will make it to the burnout box first? That's the next question. Jeff Jones jumping teams, hanging out over with Rome. What's he running for?
Jeff Jones is helping out everybody right now.
He wants his trophy. That's what he wants.
Jeff Jones is like, all right, guys, can you get this over with?
And Rome's car shuts off.
Oh my goodness, this is just a tease at this point.
We're gonna have to start a foot race here in a moment.
Which I'm fully into as well.
I'm cool with that. Listen, I've commented. I've done commentary on a few different strange things. So.
Yes, and this is one of them. I've never commentated a pit stop.
I did a man barbecuing once.
Okay.
I'm not even kidding.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
I like everything about that.
Logan Hunter
actually getting wheels on the ground and moving, so he definitely won the pit race here at the Drift Challenge at LS Fest West. Congratulations to that. There's no prize. You just get the bragging rights.
Nah, we want to get this show on the road as much as you fantastic people do as well. Hopefully you're having a good time. We're enjoying ourselves. As always, my name, once again, Jacob Gettins, and I'm here with the lovely Officer Dan.
Hello. It's good to see you all once again.
And there we go, Logan Hunter getting back out there. Rome now fired up, should be leaving here. And he pulls forward out of the pits. Both drivers ready to go. Back into the burnout box.
Gotta get them tires scrubbed in for our final battle of the evening.
Can we do 2 one more times?
I could go all night. I mean,
all
this
right.
is Vegas. There's plenty of stuff that we can get into after this, but I want to see some amazing tandems.
We'll see here. What's fun about the burnout box is drivers have their own patterns they always drive through. They'll have a routine. They always do. They'll scrub in tires, they'll figure eight. Sometimes we get them like this. Look at synchronized drifting in the burnout box.
It really is, because as much as it's important to warm the back tires up, you also have to warm up the front tires, and that's why you see these guys understeering their way through the pits. Basically just scrubbing some heat into the front tires, as both of these guys doing plenty of donuts to get everything warmed up. We're going to get him back up to the line. Rome's done. He's like, yo, man, let's go. Yeah. We got things to do. We got trophies to collect. Yeah. I need my check.
All right. If you have energy left in you, hang tight. Because if a battle goes one more time, I guarantee the second one is even more epic. No driver wants to leave anything on the line now. They will push these cars on the trailer if they have to, and that might be all that is left by the time we are finished these runs. Logan Hunter out front, Rome Sharpeer chasing behind, and away we go.
And here we go as they blast down the straight. Logan with the big flick entry. Rome Sharpeer immediately dips into the pocket to get onto his door. You can see Rome doing everything he can to keep up as he transitions back into the second half of the course.
And Logan a little bit shallow through parts of this track, and Rome's using that to his advantage to get back in. Great transition. Rome goes for the dive to the side of Logan Hunter and out towards the wall and across the line.
I think Rome put on a serious hat there, because that was some absolutely fantastic follow driving.
That was no more Mr. Nice Guy, that's for sure.
No, he was serious there. There was not a, oh yeah, I like to do it one more time, this is going to be fun. No, that was a, I want to win.
Yeah, that was epic run there from Rome. You could tell he wanted to punch in the side door of Logan Hunter, but I mean, Logan did a great job of avoiding all that. Solid lead run, but we're going to swap him back around now, and Logan knows his last run slipped through his hands because of his chase, and now he's got to make up for it.
And I think he will. I think he knows exactly where he stands right now. He needs to give all the aggression and all the excitement of his first run and then some.
And here we go.
Rome Sharpeer blasted down the straight. He got his bumper back on. I didn't even notice that. Uh-oh, just a little bit of a gap. Rome was a little bit more. Oh, my goodness. Rome just putting the beans down, but he's back. He's back as we transition through his bumpers off again. This is absolutely fantastic.
Logan just not able to keep up the pace. He's doing his best to get to the side of the BMW. What a transition. Right into the third zone. Is it enough for Hunter as he gets all the way out to the wall? Did he finish the run? Did he make it over the line?
I saw a little bit of flames popping out the back of Rome's car in the appropriate amounts of time. This is a fantastic end to the evening here at the Drift Challenge at the Holley LS Fest West. We are absolutely riveted as to see who will be taking the win. congratulating both of the drivers, giving them a little bit of a pep talk like, hey man, you did a great job, but we don't know who won yet.
Love a big round of applause, a big cheer for these two drivers putting on this show, Las Vegas!
And once again, you guys can make your way down here towards the fire truck.
And it looks like we do have
a winner, ladies and gentlemen. So we are going to line all of these drivers up. We do have a winner. We know who our third place is. Do you guys remember his name? Starts with a J, ends with an Owns. Yeah, that's Jeff Jones. He's our guy. He's here for the lulz. He's got that big drift energy. We're going to get Jacob out. Hopefully that wireless mic can reach that far.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we got you.
Okay, you can hear me. That's a good thing.
It's kind of choppy the further you get, so you may want to have him come back towards this tent. Jeff Jones doing some celebratory third place winner. He's baking some brownies. He's doing some Smoky J's. He's back in place. We're going to try to see if we can get some words from some of these drivers. I think
we do have a winner now. Do you guys want to come out? All right.
Yeah, Jacob, you're going to have to get a little closer. Ladies and gentlemen of Holley LS Fest West here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, let's make some noise!
Oh, Jeff brought the cooler out. You ready to go, baby? Jeff, congrats on third place, man. Crazy weekend. I'm surprised there's anything left of this car. That bumper's sitting a couple inches higher than it should be.
Absolutely. You know, I knew Cameron was going to be hard on it, going badass. That little kid's got, like, no fear, and I love that about him. So, had to give him a full pull. And honestly, no idea what happened over there. We both just kind of, you know, boofed it and had some fun with it, and glad to send it another time.
Well, I can tell you, you transitioned directly through his rear bumper. That's what happened. You guys hooked up. It was epic. I mean, it's a big sign of respect to drive that hard with another competitor.
It really is. You know, I, again, knew that guy, know that whole family. That family, the Sorensons, will help any competitor out here, even if you're going against them. So it's fun to drive with any one of those guys.
Yeah, totally fair. And gals, yeah.
Yeah, Amanda, for sure.
Well, Jeff, congrats on third place. You'll be taking that spot, third spot on the podium. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Mr. Jeff Jones. All right, guys. You went one more time. It was a crazy set of battles. I mean, listen, I was cheering for one more time. I loved it. How did it feel? We'll get the results in a minute, but how did it feel on both those runs for you?
He has a trailing arm. I don't, so not so great.
Fair enough. Are you enjoying your trailing arm, Rome?
Yeah, absolutely. I guess the trailing arm is king out here. I don't know. We'll see.
That sounds like an excuse to me. I'm not going to lie.
Honestly, though, it's awesome because like a couple years ago, he was asking me how to set up the car, how to get the car going, how to work, and then now we're battling for the second time in the finals. Last year he got me. We'll see where we're at now, and it was always a blast. I mean, and the crazy part is Jeff over here, I crew for this guy. This is like the first guy I ever crewed with, so this is definitely kind of a family situation here. So it's an honor to be standing up here.
Yeah, crazy night. All right, so we do have a winner. It was not an easy decision from our judges. But we will start off with third place. And that is going to be Mr. Jeff Jones once again. Thank you, everyone. Congrats to Jeff Jones. And now for our winner. Hard-fought battle, went one more time, barely anything left of his car. And for 2026, the Holley LS Fest West champion is Sharpeer! That is going to mean in second goes to last year's champion, who now has to battle it back, Logan Hunter.
Thank you, sir.
Is it all hot pit? Yeah. Again. All right, thank you once again, everybody, for hanging out. Thank you, everybody, on the live stream for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Thank you to all of the sponsors for making this possible. Obviously, Holley for putting this all on, Michigan Motorsports, Kenda Tire, Grip Royal, Conseil Wheels, Limited Glove, Rugged Radios, and Simpson Racing Products. Thank you one more time for hanging out with us this weekend. We hope you fell in love with drifting as much as we did, and we will catch you on the next one.
Get your hands on the hottest helmet on the market. The Simpson Voodoo is our lightest, most aerodynamic helmet ever, and it's now Snell SA 2025 certified. It's for racers who push their competition to the limit and beyond. So visit your favorite retailer to get yours, or visit us at SimpsonRaceProducts.com.
Engine swaps are now easier with Holley Swap Essentials for LS and LT engines that fit into most popular 60s through 90s GM cars and trucks. Offered in 5 different levels with savings that stack along the way. Holley Swap Essential packages are designed for any budget, from engine and transmission mounts to oil pans, full exhaust systems, and front accessory drives. All packaged components work together for a hassle-free installation. Learn more about Holley Swap Essentials at holley.com.
Ready to elevate your driving experience? Meet our Club Series composite seats. They're Simpson Racing's first ever FIA certified racing seat, and they're designed for both automotive and UTV applications. Simpson Club Series seats were built for drivers that demand performance, safety, and comfort all in one package. Our club seats are FIA 8855-1999 certified and are compatible with 4, 5, and 6-point safety harnesses to keep you locked in and race ready. At its core, the Club is based on a lightweight, one-piece FRP composite shell, delivering exceptional strength without all the bulk. Dig a little deeper, and you'll find extra thick memory foam padding throughout the back and seat cushion area for all-day comfort without sacrificing control. Club Series seats are available in 16 and 17-inch widths to ensure a secure and comfortable fit for a wide array of drivers. Choose between our full cloth upholstery or our premium vinyl with cloth inserts to match your build and driving style. We've even made the installation easier thanks to our universal and customized mounting kits designed for your vehicle. So whether you're a motorsports enthusiast, a car builder, or you're tearing up the trails in your side-by-side, Club Series composite seats are the perfect starting point for a safer, more comfortable ride. To learn more on how you can outfit your vehicle with our Club Series composite seats, visit us at SimpsonRaceProducts.com.
I was broke, pocket full of lit. Now I'm on the bricks, getting paid like a underdog. Now I'm stacking chips.
Take control of your engine with Terminator X Bluetooth module. Compatible with iOS and Android smartphones, this plug-and-play module connects wirelessly with Terminator X and Terminator X Max. With the Terminator X Bluetooth module, you'll have real-time monitoring and adjustments at your fingertips. Customize your live dash display, including vehicle speed via your phone's GPS. The built-in Terminator X EFI wizard makes tuning a breeze. Get yours today at Holley.com and take control. The RaceQuip Pro 25 is the evolution of our best-selling Pro 20. Now Snell SA 2025 certified for the next cycle. It delivers pro-level protection at a grassroots price. Proven, certified, get yours at racequip.com.
Introducing the all-new Hans 4, lighter, safer, and more versatile. Certified to SFI and FIA standards, it's perfect for all racers. With advanced motion control and custom padding, the Hans 4 delivers unmatched comfort and protection. Upgrade your safety today at hansdevice.com.
Holley's low ram and ultra low ram intakes are now available for all LS3 engines. If you're looking for a powerful induction setup for your LS3 and don't want to massage or replace your hood, Holley's low ram and ultra low ram manifolds are just the ticket. Designed specifically for turbocharged and supercharged applications, the short high flow runners maximize power at high RPM. Best of all, these low ram manifolds can be configured to your liking. Here's some of the options you can choose from. The low ram manifold allows current high ram plenum tops to be fitted to the low profile manifold. It's designed to allow for a plenum mounted intercooler for a shorter overall height than possible with other existing manifolds. The ultra low ram manifold has a very low profile. With a custom throttle body adapter, you can easily create new inlet packaging solutions. You can choose between single or dual fuel injectors for either the low ram or the ultra low ram versions. This opens up the door to high volume fuel demands such as methanol combinations and even flexible fuel strategies. Ultra low ram plenum tops can also be optioned out with or without a burst panel flange. A billet aluminum burst panel exit duct is also available. And finally, you can choose between satin or black matte powder coat finishes. If you're looking for maximum power in a small package, look no further than Holley's low ram manifolds. Build your induction setup at Holley.com. Today we're taking a deep dive into Holley's line of ram manifolds for LS and LT engines. Coming in with the maximum amount of clearance is our ultra low ram manifold. The compact design allows for a custom fabricated inlet, allowing for more hood clearance options. Ultra low manifolds are available in single or dual injector versions for maximum power and can be had with a burst panel flange. Burst panel ducts are also available from Holley that use the standard large burst panel flange. Ultra low ram manifolds feature 105mm throttle body compatibility and a contoured casting that can be ported. It's our most compact and feature-laden EFI intake available. These are available for cathedral and rectangular port LS engines. Next, you'll find our low ram manifold line. It's low in profile as well and is about 2 inches taller than our ultra